You fell in love. And somewhere along the way, you stopped being yourself. Not dramatically, not all at once, just quietly, gradually, until one day you looked up and didn't quite recognize the person you'd become. You started liking what they liked, dropping habits that were yours alone, softening opinions you once held firmly, and the strangest part, you didn't feel forced. It felt natural. It felt like... But people who knew you noticed. And maybe, quietly, so did you. In psychology, this is called self-expansion theory, proposed by Arthur and Elaine Aron. It describes how romantic love triggers a rapid expansion of your sense of self. Your partner's traits, interests, and perspectives begin to feel like your own. The brain doesn't experience this as loss. It experiences it as growth. But growth and dissolution can look identical from the outside. You are not weak for changing. Every human nervous system is wired for attachment. The need to merge, to belong, to synchronize. This is not a flaw in your character. It is a feature of your biology. The question is never, why did I change? The question is, what did I change into? And did I choose it? Here is what happens inside the brain. When you fall in love, dopamine floods the reward system, the same circuitry activated by hunger, by ambition, by survival. Your brain begins to treat your partner's approval as a primary resource. And like any organism optimizing for a resource, it begins to reorganize around it. Psychologists call this behavioral synchrony. You unconsciously mirror speech patterns, posture, pace, preferences. It happens below awareness. It is ancient. It is mammalian. The self doesn't disappear. It just temporarily orbits. Something outside itself. So how do you love fully without losing yourself entirely? Keep one practice that is only yours. A hobby, a ritual, a creative outlet, something your partner is not part of. Psychology calls this identity continuity, the thread that connects who you were to who you are becoming. Notice when you agree out of love versus out of self-erasure, there is a difference between genuine resonance and quiet disappearance. One expands you, the other shrinks you. Name the shift without shame. If you feel you've drifted, say it to yourself first. I've been orbiting someone else's gravity. It's time to find my own center again. This is not rejection of love. This is the maintenance of the self that makes love sustainable. The simple mental model. Love is not a merger. It is a conversation between two separate selves. The goal is not to become one person. The goal is to remain yourself while being genuinely changed by someone worth changing for. If you've lost yourself in someone, you haven't failed at love. You've simply learned what love asks of you. When it arrives without boundaries, you can find your way back, not away from them, back to yourself. Those two things are not opposites. Want to understand relationships for real? Hit subscribe or stay confused.